Hello everybody, I'm Ginés Sanchez. I am Operation and Strategy Manager of ChromaWay, and here I am with or Perelman, CEO of ChromaWay, and let's talk about the developers part.
Yep.
Why do you think developer will wants to be part of Chromapolis?
Well, in my opinion, there are a couple of key reasons, which is what I touched earlier about what differentiates us from other chains. If they want to build a really powerful, truly decentralized application which hosts all the data on chain, they should use Chromapolis. If they just want to develop a centralized application, they can just use any other platforms. But the only real true platform for decentralized applications is Chromapolis, because we are the only ones that actually host complex logic on chain, which is our big differentiators. Other differentiators as well, that the developers need a very easy to use platform, which is partly as well about the UI UX problem. Everybody's talking about UI UX, but they are not talking about the UI UX of the developer. For example, to fetch a query, a simple query, which is a simple database feature, out of Ethereum, we need to actually use different tools just in order to fetch that query or index or whatever it is. And it's very, very, very not very friendly for the developer to use different kind of protocols just to do a simple database feature. And the other reason, I think, is the simplicity as well of a language, which is very, very easy, and anybody can pick it up, and it's very secure as well. So that's why I think it can become a mainstream platform for developers. Once they will look at Chromapolis code, they will realize that is the real thing.
Great. So that's mainly why we created Drell, right?
Yep.
Just to improve the UX design of dApps.
Yep.
Which is a problem nowadays.
Correct.
What about business models? What's the main difference that Chromapolis brings to the space? About the business model, how can, if I am a developer, can I create a new game with a different logic, different business model, like such as framing, for example?
Yes. So basically, the developer can actually customize its own fees on the platform. So it doesn't have to force the end user to actually pay any transaction fee, which what happens mainly on other platforms.
So does it mean that I can create my game and the user don't need to pay like for every single transactions? They are free to pay, like, I don't know, a monthly fee for playing, for example.
Correct.
And you're talking about games, but is Chromapolis suitable for enterprise adoption also? Or?
Of course. We have also enterprise clients, for example, in the ChromaWay mother company, and what they use basically is Postchain, which is the core component of the Chromapolis platform. So we envision that in future time, hopefully they will be able to be upgraded to a Chromapolis once the true benefits that a permissionless platform can give them.
Now let's talk about competition. Now, why do you think Chromapolis could fight or could compete against giants like Ethereum, EOS, Tron, etc.?
Well, firstly, we are the guys that created the first token platform in the world, back in the old history between 2012 to 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the experience, we have the knowledge. We are ramping up our marketing efforts right now. We know what is needed in this space in order to build the best DApp platform in the world, because we actually come with blockchain experience since 2011. So we know what we do. Alex as well, along with me, joined the blockchain space in 2011. So he has a really long, extensive blockchain engineering background, and he knows what developers need in order to actually build very user applications in a very user-friendly way.
I would like to know what's the current state of the platform. When is Chromapolis gonna be launched in exchanges? When it's gonna be the mainnet?
So we hope that the target market will be end of Q1, start of Q2 maximum, where we'll launch our mainnet with a token generation event, and by that time it should be in exchanges as well.
And how can I participate in a project now?
You can participate as a DApp developer and also a DApp a user, of course. And DApp tester will be also rewarding bounties and airdrops, not the normal way of airdropping, but you will need to work for acquiring Chroma tokens. And you can also make Chroma tokens by running a node, but that will be mostly for specialized providers.
So thank you very much, Or, for your time. I hope you enjoy discussing this Chromapolis stuff here with me.
My pleasure, I did.